I'm Rabbi Daniel Lappin with a great question for today's Ask the Rabbi. This one's from Annie, and here's what she writes. I'm sorry to tell you this, but my husband is a complainer and a whiner. God blesses us with a good life, but he always finds something to grumble about every single day. It really bothers me. Is there any biblical teaching on this? Well, Annie, not only is there a great biblical teaching on this, but it's even better than that. You see, here on Cornerstone, I don't think we carry any commercials for ladies' cosmetics. But what I'm going to tell you now is going to do more for your complexion than any 35 jugs, jars, or bottles you could ever buy. Are you ready? Make sure you got a pen and paper with you. All right. Joseph brought his elderly father to Egypt. And Joseph at this point was second in command to Pharaoh. And so naturally, he brings his father to meet Pharaoh. And Pharaoh looks at Jacob, at elderly Jacob, who at this point is an older guy. And Pharaoh says to him, "How old are you?" And Jacob answers, and he doesn't say, I'm 147 years old, and he doesn't say that. No, he said, "Oh, my days have been short and troubled, and I've had such terrible times, and it's been rough." And it's weird. It's like such a strange answer to a simple question of how old are you? But ancient Jewish wisdom says that Jacob dies then at the age of 147. So he was right when he said, "Oh, I don't reach the age of my father." Isaac died at 180. And Jacob even knew prophetically that he should have lived to 180, but he died at 147. Why? Ancient Jewish wisdom has this most amazing little fact to share. Do you know what it says? It says that Jacob lost 1 year of his life for every word of complaint in that long litany of cataloged problems. Oh, I'm not this, and I've had this, and it's not good. In that verse, when he answers Pharaoh's question with a long list of complaints, he loses a year of his life for every word of complaint. But wait a second, he lost 33 years. He lost 33 years. And if you count in the Hebrew the words of his complaint, there are actually only 25 words of complaint. So why did he lose an extra 8 years? Well, those extra 8 words come about in Pharaoh's phrase, "How old are you?" which in Hebrew, how many of the years of your life, comes out to be those 8 words. And so the total is 33. But wait, where's the justice? Why should Jacob lose a year of his life for every word that Pharaoh utters in his question? And the answer is extraordinary. The answer is that Jacob looked so old. He looked far older than he could possibly have been. He was wizened and wrinkled, and he carried himself like an aged man. And Pharaoh, who ordinarily would have said, "Welcome to my land, you are the father of my honored second in command," Pharaoh couldn't help himself. He said, "My God, how old are you? You look like you're 1,000 years old." And that's why Jacob loses a year of his life, because here's the secret. Ancient Jewish wisdom teaches that complaining makes you grow old. The more grumbling and whining you do, the older you get. The more you fetch and grumble and whine and complain about life, everything is a grumble, the more aged you look. And look around, you'll see the young-looking people you know are the people who are always happy, the people who never complain about anything at all. I'm Rabbi Daniel Lappin, praying that God blesses you with good health and prosperity. The rest is up to you.